Hey guys, welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? Hey, what a weekend. What a weekend of football, man. Who first up, congratulations to Crystal Palace. They won the trophy, their first trophy, and they did it in style. I will say it did it in style because why Manchester City decided to play without a holding midfielder is beyond me. Considering the fact that they always leave their flanks vulnerable when they're attacking, and they take far too long to be direct. They usually end up committing as many as 8 people in the opponent's third and having the flanks unprotected. That's Man City. They've been like this for the last few seasons. So every time there's a deep, direct ball from defense into the heart of midfield, and all they need to do is just make sure that 2 guys are attacking the flanks, and they be goal side, creating some, they're not easy chances, but it's the most effective way. And a lot of teams have done it. Okay, a lot of teams have done it, and they're not big teams; they're small teams as well. And for some reason or other, they decided that the deepest lying midfielder in that particular transition, it should have been Kevin De Bruyne. Go figure that one out. So I don't think City can go, we had 8% possession or 90% possession, but possession is zero in football. I mean, there's this fascination even among football manager players who seem to love the whole, I want to have 700 passes, or I want to have 70% possession in the game. The thing is this, right? You can keep the ball for as long as you want, but you got to make your chances count for something. One of the teams in the Premier League that doesn't do this nearly as well as they can is Arteta's Arsenal. Arteta's Arsenal may have won the game this weekend, right? But if you look at the goals that they scored, one was from a set piece, and the other one was, Declan Rice smashing it from the edge of the area. Difficult chance, low XG chance, but did they get players into good goal-scoring positions? They didn't, right? So this is Arsenal's problem as well. Arsenal can't get players into good goal-scoring positions to create easy goals. And a lot of teams, sometimes I think teams have become very staid in their football styles. Arsenal being one of them, City being another one of them. I'm not very happy with the state of English Premier League football. In fact, Serie A is now more interesting to watch because the football on display in the Premier League can be quite boring, and which explains why this season we probably there's some really interesting things that have happened, right? FA Cup final, kudos to Crystal Palace. They're gonna have a memory that will last forever. Their father will tell the grandfather will tell the father will tell the child. Tears will well up inside their eyes. They will look back with fondness of that magical day when they didn't have the ball and they scored against a team that has probably on paper more right to win the thing. There's no such thing as a right to win in football. And the ball is drawn, it can roll anywhere. But if you look at the odds, if you were a Crystal Palace fan at the start of the season, would you have put money on your own team to win the FA Cup? Probably, if you're an emotional gambler, or basically you'd have to be quite crazy to do that, right? Even for Liverpool to win the league title this season. Nobody expected Liverpool to win the league title, least of all Liverpool themselves. I'm a Liverpool fan. I didn't expect them to win the title because they've got a new manager, hardly any transfer activity. The team wasn't strengthened in one way or the other. But yet, here they are. They won the league at a canter. The league race became quite boring. It was great at the start of the season when Man City were actually winning something. And then suddenly in the middle of the season, they imploded. And then they did come back a bit and then imploded again. Arsenal will always blame injuries. But I'm very, 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 very certain that Arsenal will not fail to win the title again next season. They might come. I don't think Arsenal are in a position to win the title. No way. Because they cannot create high quality chances. The argument is they don't have a striker, but look at the number of chances they've created this season. 66 goal scoring chances. Yeah, you have to look at XG data from understat.com to tell you that story. So if you go to understat.com, it will tell you the XG. Now, XG is just a reflection of goal scoring opportunities. You have to break that down to open play XG as well. Now, and then you have to divide that by there's a whole mathematical thing that you need to do just to figure out whether they've been creating high quality goal scoring chances. They haven't. Okay. The argument is as well, a lot of people, and some really, I mean, honestly, some less informed television hosts, personalities like we have here in this country. There's this really annoying host that keeps talking about how Arsenal need a goal scorer. And she keeps bringing this up every time. And the more informed players who co-comment or who, are brought on as guests, they try to get the word in, but she's always on about how they do it. And one of the former players, former Arsenal players, actually mentioned we don't create quality chances at all. I mean, we don't. We depend on set pieces. They depend on set pieces to score goals, and then they get these blinders that save the day. Like, for example, Declan Rice in the Champions League, right? Now, Arsenal wouldn't have gone into the semi-finals if it hadn't been for Declan Rice's 2 free kick goals, which were freaks in themselves because he hardly ever scores free kick goals. In fact, that was his first. So Arsenal need to change their game plan. Next season, if they don't get better at crafting goals, they're gone. Speaking of which, Liverpool are in talks with Jeremy Frimpong to bring him over, which is okay. He's not bad. He's 30 million. He's decent. I still think that the player that will start will be Conor Bradley. Won't be Jeremy Frimpong, because Frimpong and, in my opinion, Frimpong and Bradley, there's not much difference between the two, except Bradley is a lot more dependable in a lot of the games. And the system that Arne Slot plays doesn't require a playmaking fullback. It just needs a fullback to give us the width and to cut the ball back to the creative forces that are the free tens that they have in their system. So letting Trent Alexander-Arnold go wasn't the end of the world. And then they've also in talks with Bournemouth to get Milos Kerkez, which is quite interesting. So Liverpool are in talks to get at least 2 players. There is no word yet on the defensive midfielder or the holding midfielder and the central defender, which will definitely be up there, including a left back. Liverpool have to strengthen in at least 5 areas before they can say, okay, fine, we have a title shot next season or even the Champions League, because you can't expect. Actually, you can. Man City are in a state of flux. They're still playing the same way, so I don't expect Man City to lift the title next year. No, I don't. Really don't think Man City are in a position to do it. If they keep playing like this, right, they're not. I mean, yes, Erling Haaland was injured, and they decided to have him, they brought him on in the FA Cup, right? It was like a subpar Erling Haaland was brought on. They should have just kept him off the bench, let him recover. But again, they brought him on. And there went... their chance. I was rooting for Crystal Palace all this way. And speaking of which, is Wednesday, we got the Europa Cup final, right? 16 worst team and the 17 worst team in England are playing against each other to lift the Europa Cup. And with that, the right to play the Champions League. The 16th place team or the 17th place team will be in the Champions League. So next season, we have potentially Crystal Palace in the Europa Cup. Either United or Spurs in the Champions League. And then we've got Arsenal and Liverpool locked. I mean, Liverpool are locked in. We're not sure about Arsenal yet. Arsenal might if they don't spill a few, yeah. City are not a shoo-in. City need to win their last game, right? City have to win. Nottingham Forest have to win their last game and hope results go their way. So it's really an interesting situation that we find ourselves. There's more action in the Premier League for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th than there is in 1 and 2. It is not a very good look for the Premier League because the football on display in the Premier League is bad. Arsenal should stop with the false 9 striker thing. I can't agree with you, Mono Intanin. I think Arsenal are just too much of that whole, let's go, and that's what City are trying to do. The City have got no game plan in their head. Right, when Erling Haaland was there, they at least have the direct option to go and score goals. But Erling Haaland is not available. Let's try, bring everybody into the area and try to score a goal. But hey, man, we'll leave the flanks exposed. And congratulations, we finally got an Asian player lifting the FA Cup as well. Yay, go Asia! Represent! Hey, baby, we got Japanese players there, man. Hey, Godspurs, how are you? Godspurs, I will be up, no? Hey, Godspurs, are you watching the game live? Or are you going to be there? I want to ask the Spurs fans, are you guys going to be there? There's going to be a whole bunch of me cheering for you guys at that time of the night. I'm supposed to have a sports game on Thursday morning, but to hell with it, man. I'm cheering for Spurs. I want Spurs to win. Speaking of which, if Chelsea don't qualify for the Champions League this season, that will be an abject failure for that squad. And Enzo Maresca may get fired. Speaking of which, so will Ange Postecoglou. Because I think that if I think he's given himself enough rope to hang himself. Okay, so he's parked everything. He's staked his entire career on the Europa Cup final. And this is a funny thing, right? I mean, yes, there's an argument to be had that they were not 100%, but they rotated their entire squad for this, right? So for the Europa Cup. So they rested quite a number of players over the weekend when they lost. I think he might be gone, regardless of the results. And what a return for Claudio Ranieri. Roma were on the verge of relegation. Claudio Ranieri comes in this season, and then what does he do in the Serie A? A miracle transformation for Roma. They're well clear of the relegation zone. Claudio Ranieri says farewell. This is 74-year-old Claudio Ranieri, man. Holy cow, this has been a season mode. And it hasn't been happening in the Premier League. It's happening all in Serie A. Serie A is where all the action is happening. All the stories are coming from Serie A. Can't make Bilbao saving for a holiday in the Caribbean. Can't make it, Bill. As Chelsea fan, I didn't expect them to qualify for Champions League all this season. Yeah, I don't. I think Chelsea. If the thing is, Chelsea don't qualify for Champions League, it is a failure. Look at their squad, man. Look at their squad. There is a decent squad there. I'm going to be watching the Spurs game. I can't make it to the game otherwise. I actually think Spurs will win the trophy finally. I am rooting for Spurs. I want Spurs to win that trophy. Yeah, I want Spurs. I really want Spurs to. I mean, this has been the season where teams that I think that it could be on the cards because no one expected Crystal Palace to win, right? I think a lot of people probably don't expect Spurs to win either, but Spurs have beaten United this league, but they are going to be missing Kulusevski. Same as Amorim. The IS coach leaves after missing on the league by 1 point. Yeah, this has been a really good time for the Serie A. No? Serie A has been fantastic this year. It's been absolutely... I wanted the Serie A. I mean, I want Serie A to win something. Serie A has been a long time. The English Premier League, I mean, to be completely direct about the Premier League football, right? It is not appealing. It's too staid. There's no drama anymore. I kind of miss the days when there was like football on display, risks are taken. Now teams are parking their asses in the final third, like City are, and they're hoping to score a goal. I mean, yes, Tottenham Hotspur did me get my blood going at the start of the season, all excited because they were fantastic. That was fantastic football. But I was right to point out. I did say it. When Postecoglou came, my assessment of the situation was Spurs will do brilliantly in the first half of the season, but completely collapse in the second half of the season. Why? Because the system that they are using, the one that Spurs is using and United are using, demands a lot of hard running for their players, which will lead to muscular injuries. And that's exactly what's happened to these teams. These teams are all suffering from injury problems from the kind of hard running that they're doing. And they cannot conceivably maintain a challenge for the duration of a season because you don't have 11 players on the pitch who are not only technically good as footballers, but technically fantastic as marathon men. You missed the Barclays Premier League. You think this is the best era of the Premier League? I think for me, right, the most exciting times for the Premier League was probably before, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm a Liverpool fan. Of course, I'll say, yeah, this is a great year for us. But the football is becoming a bit boring. Just watch the playoffs final, you won't joy and pain. Yeah, I think so too. I think, yeah, Godspurs, you're right. Watch the playoff finals. Speaking of which, right, I mean, this is going to be I think I'm rooted. My eyes are fixated on the championship, which is the toughest, in my opinion, the toughest league in the world. Okay. I think that in terms of difficulty, the English championship is one of the most grueling in the world. All right. So I don't see any other league coming close to the championship. Now, that will be where I've got my eyes on this year. Remember when Rodri caught injury at Manchester? Yeah, Christoph, you're right. You're right. I mean, when the thing is, City's system depends on a holding midfielder. Any system that requires is playing with either with a triangular diamond pivot or 3-2 build out, right? They need a very, very good holding midfielder. If you don't have a good holding midfielder, gone. And I seem to think that Pep Guardiola probably thinks as long as you put a player there that's technically good, it'll be good enough. No, but you need somebody who has played as a holding midfielder, who knows how to marshal his left and his right, and can look after the space, because that's a lot of space to take care of. And who was the last man against Palace? Kevin De Bruyne. That City team is aging faster than... it's aging really fast. They can't catch anyone anymore. It's a really old team. Sunderland, yes. Yeah, Sunderland coming back, right? That would be great. Why not? The number of people, I think there will be a large number of people who will be managing Sampdoria could actually somehow or another miraculously escape relegation to the season. I'm telling you, all the drama is in Italy, right now. It's not the Premier League. There is no stories to be told in the Premier League right now, except in Serie A. Because Sampdoria might escape relegation. Roma escaping. Oh my God, there's too many good stories there. Yeah, play 4-3-3, bad DM is just... No, Christoph, they don't play a 4-3-3 anymore. City stopped playing a 4-3-3 quite a while back. They're actually loosely playing like a 4-1-4-1 as well. Yeah, loosely. 4-2-3-1. Got 3-2 build out as usual. They don't play a 4-3-3 anymore because their central midfielders are very high up the pitch. Yeah, so it's quite a predictable system that they use. Quite a predictable system. And it's one of those systems that and I'm hoping, right, this is what this is where when it comes to Football Manager, okay, I'm one of those hardcore buggers that will go and look at the engine and to see whether the engine is relevant to today's football. And believe you, if it's not, you know what's going to happen, right? I don't think it's going to happen though, but let's hope. And there's no word from Sports Interactive as well. I mean, have you heard anything? I think we made too much noise about TBA. So much noise about TBA and their website and the feature drops that they did, that they're now not even talking. It's been complete silence though. I mean, like, I'd be wondering if Sports Interactive is still around. Like, is the company still there? Is there anybody working there? Hello, Sports Interactive. Knock, 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 knock. Are you there? Hello? Yeah, any system with one DM, they have a lot of ground to cover. It's the same with Football Manager. That's why 4-2-3-1. Yeah, in fact, right now, the 4-2-3-1 is the preferred system for most teams. Most teams are not playing 4-2-3-1 or a variant of the 4-4-2, like the 4-4-1-1. Yeah, the 4-3-3, the DM, actually the 4-3-3 was popularized by Jose Mourinho. He was the first manager bringing the 4-3-3 DM and then became a 4-5-1. Everyone hated it because it was resoundingly defensive. But those days, boring football, right? 1-0, 2-0, 1-0, 2-0. Not a lot of XG. Back in the day, there was no XG as well. Okay, guys, today we're going to return to, Hungary. Occasionally, we might go into the creating... We did a whole series recently about back 3 systems, back 5 systems, creating 5-channel attacks. I'm going to try and get that video out. Oh. And I will probably revisit that after I've dropped the first 2 videos. Oh, the 4-3-3 is useless if you don't have a Kanye West. No, we need Sensora Bianca Sensori in there. Who needs Kanye, man? We can give us Bianca. That's it. Put Bianca in there. 4-3-3 with a DM will work. Just get no, Kante is gone. Kante's legs can't last. That's the thing. This hard running kind of tactics, right? They will eventually tell on players. And after that, it's just game over for them. All right, so here we go. Champions League. In the competition, you got knocked out of the cup. Yeah. I experimented too much. And then we're still leading the top of the table. We've got a few more games left. I think we've got like this much of the season left. What does MB1 mean anyway? Until today, I don't know what the rules are in this league. We just play and then hope for the best. I have no clue. Is there a stage 1, stage 2 for this championship? Oh, that's the name of the league. Okay, competition is only MB1. Okay, so as long as you finish champions, we will not be fired. Okay. Yeah. We will not be fired, huh? But what tactic have I been using? Don't tell me. I've been all. Oh no, I've been very experimental, have I? This is a 5-channel Hungary Barca system. Oh, that was okay. All right, we're gonna go back to trying. What was this? I played the Hungary Barca system for these 3 games. Wow. Okay, we'll play this system, Myro, man. Making making all these tactics. So what have we got? We got pre-match, post-match analysis. Let's see how this match played out. So we get our 4-2-3-1. Okay. I don't know what to make of that. Last match XG performance. We did give up in fact, 2 good chances to the opposition, which is not very good. We dominated, then fell. We dominated and then didn't do so well at the end. 1 good chance, 2 good chances, 2 good chances, 3 good chances, 4 good chances. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4 good chances. We should have wrapped this. We scored 3 goals. That's fine. Manchester United will be strong on set pieces. That might be enough to block Big Angie's dream scenario. I don't know. Like, come on. I think the team that's gonna win. It's gonna. Spurs, can you stop being so negative? I mean, I can't believe I'm telling a Tottenham Hotspur fan to be positive, optimistic. Come on, Spurs, you're gonna win the bloody Europa Cup. If Crystal Palace can win the FA Cup, I don't see why you guys can't. Okay, live in the moment. Oh no, he's out for 6 to 8 days. I guess. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know about any other injuries. We just holiday to the next match and then we'll figure out what we have for a team and then decide. I can see through the smoke. Oh, come on, don't be so negative. You guys are gonna do it now. Don't worry. I have faith in United. Hey, Spurs. Oops. That's what we call loose lips sink ships. Freudian slip. Okay, so we beat Kishwara 3-1. We beat MTK 1-0. I personally think we will beat United. Virali. All I want from you guys, since I have to be up at 4 a.m. in the morning, please give me a game. Okay, please give me a game where there is some drama and action. Okay, that's all I want. I've heard that Crystal Palace coach told Pep in post-game interview to stay humble. No, I don't think stay humble implies that he has been humble in the past. More like be humble. No, they've had to eat humble pie because they opened their mouth the wrong way a couple of times this season and end up losing. But the manager that suffers the most from it is actually Arteta. Yeah. Arteta, sometimes I find that Spurs the Gunners sometimes don't go out there and lose with grace. But at Crystal Palace goal, there have been some great goals this weekend. There was one the player took it on the trap. I mean, I won't say trap. Controlled the ball with his left leg and then smashed it in the wall. Some very nice goals this weekend. I was pretty impressed. Declan Rice's goal wasn't up there as one of the best. I think there was a few. I can't remember who scored that goal though. Can't remember who scored. That was one of the goals of the season. I want goals, not goal of the season. I want good goal. I'm hoping that Mr. Arne Slot gets his players this season. He's gonna. This time around, Liverpool going Champions League. They need a lot of depth to be competitive next season. Without depth, they'll struggle. And I'm really hoping that they get a DM holding midfielder. We got Gravenberg, McAllister. That's it, no? And Endo. That's it. Can't expect Szoboszlai to be there. There is an argument to be had that maybe Curtis Jones can play in that position. Okay, so let's not play with this now. Considering the fact that we lost a couple of players. Maigal, okay. Now, got really weird. Oh, Christoph is back. Okay, let's go with one striker. Kodro will not play. Zachariasen will come in. Okay, and Popov can play here for Vodka. Aneba, Cisse Libero. Sammy can come in as a libero. I don't even know if he can play as a libero. I'm just sticking him there and hoping that he can play as a libero. I mean, this guy's got better first touch. Jumping is 12. Maybe Abu Fani. Okay. Not. Muhammad Ali Ben Ramadan. I haven't seen you for a while. You come in. Okay. Maiga. Lonka. Civic. Okay. Any opinion on Dean Huijsen's transfer to Real Madrid? No, none whatsoever. I think that it's a decision they made, so let's see how it goes. Real Madrid are just probably building depth to their squad with that signing. I think so. I think it's all depth. So it's if indeed Xabi Alonso they haven't named the manager, right? Ancelotti is still there, right? Zubimendi moves to Arsenal already. I don't know. I don't know about Zubimendi. I hope he goes to Arsenal. He'll come to Liverpool. We wanted Zubimendi before, right? He didn't want to come. Okay, let's play with Fort. Oh, shucks. All right, we're not going to use this tactic. Or we're going to use this tactic. Yeah, this will be fine. Positive, lower defensive line. We're going to play a standard defensive line. Get our fullbacks out of the pitch to support the the two here. We could go mid-block. Okay, let's go mid-block and do this. And then hit them in the spaces after that. Yeah, okay. Run a defense and pass into space. My favorite. Let's go. Start playing a mid-block. Don't look at me like, don't give me strange looks, guys. I hardly ever play mid-blocks. Hardly play anything else but like I do like low defensive lines. Yeah. I love low defensive lines. Why is it making so much noise? No wonder. Fans not on. Yep. Now it's on. Okay. All right. Why I got two of these? Okay. One heat map here. One. Here goes Civic to Traore. Beautiful ball. Beautiful. Tosan. Romdin. Okay. As long as we keep their back five hemmed in, we should be fine. I might want to score more. I might want to take a bit more risk. Okay, let's get those. Let's go up and get into the third. Let's go up there, step up more. Yeah, let's push for the goal. We could concede because we only play one defender. Or rather, this three, I guess. Anedeba. My God, good pass to Zachariasen. Tosan gets in. Again. They are rushing it. He's our volante. One of our volantes losing his energy. He's losing his stamina. Let's ask all the way, against this team. I'm currently playing Parma and on my way to get promoted to Serie A. Next season, I'm going to be all about low block. No need low block. I'll play low defensive like Catanaccio is enough. Yeah. Low defensive line just means that you're not supporting, your backline isn't supporting the attack so much. What in the world? Look at the amount of chances we're missing. We're attacking them. I'm won that first goal. So I'm putting a lot of pressure on this team. Again. Aneba, though, it's a yellow card already on our defender. This Bromdane is not going to finish. Half time. He can't play like this. Mazala going to say AP is coming here. There'll be space here. Okay, we'll just ask all the way. Nice. Okay, Popov. Tos again. This Tosan is keeping me really annoyed. I mean, he is got that role. He's playing in a system where I'm expecting to get a lot of shots on, but no. Another corner now. This being asked all the way, man. Okay, Romdin, come on, put one into the far post. We got players there. Oh! He does better. He puts it into the back of the net. What? Yeah, all that pressure. Finally, we got it. We got the goal. So now I'm going to go down to standard defensive, lower defensive line. Take this off. Yeah, let's go. And then, yeah, we just gonna. We got the goal we wanted. All right, go to the dressing room. Okay, so Romdane can't finish the game. Lonka will come off Romdane. Okay. We had everything. We were putting a lot of pressure on them for the first goal. We got the first goal. Now we're just going to sit back and, concede a goal. No, yeah, standard defensive line. I don't expect my back line to get exposed too easily. Okay, all right. What can I do? Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. This is much more often. I expect that. Run a defense, pass into space. Tempo will not be very high. Okay. Hey, corner straight away. Does the AI always adjust the terror? Yeah, they always adjust. Usually, most times the AI will become it will drop. Oh, after they concede. No. After they concede, most likely not. Yeah, usually it doesn't. I thought after I concede. After I concede, sometimes after they score, sometimes the AI does change. Becomes balanced and then it waits for you to attack. Oh, my pressing is quite high. It's okay now. I thought my pressing intensity is a bit high. Yeah. Looking at this right now. Brexit ball strikes again. Oh, Brexit ball lah. Oh no! They scored an equalizer. Damn it. From a corner even. Yeah, that was totally unmarked set piece. Done a set piece goal, man. I got a camp. Okay. Okay, go higher defensive line, but this time no pass into space. Oh no. I got run at defense, right? Okay. And oh shit. Keep the ball and try and score. Oh. Good defending. Yeah, they're not getting good goal scoring opportunities. They managed to score one fortunate goal. Hope they don't score another fortunate goal. Berate our team. Why is your pressing so high? Oh, I'm playing a center defensive line. That's not pressing, it's a trigger. There's no such thing as your pressing is high. The pressing is universally the same. There's no such thing as you're pressing more. No. You cannot adjust closing down in this game. You can only adjust your trigger press, which is how many players are going to respond to a mistake by the opposition player. So you want to align tighter defensively, then you drop it. See, I'm here, I got hide you. Oh, sorry. No need. Sorry, you're right. Now the trigger pressing is too high. Too many players are chasing after the ball. Chasing after a player who might make a mistake. All right, now we're gonna take off Maiga. I think we can take off a few players. Basic will come off for this guy. Ramirez will come off for this guy. Kodro will come on for Traore. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3. So this side is a bit weak. Damn it. Very attacking. Counter. Step out more. Now I've got to try. Push. The goalkeeper got there first. Go. Boom. Okay, good work. Zaki puts in the Kodro. Kodro's in the area. Besic gets the goal. The last pass push. Okay, we're putting pressure on them now. Okay, so now they switch formations. Okay, we go standard defensive line. Go back up. No more step. Now go to balance. Pass into space. Tempo. Whole shape. In fact, I wanna play time wasting now. Okay, all right. No pass into space. No work ball into box. Dribble less. Shit, counter press high, press standard, lower defensive line, back line doesn't go up. Okay, you go back all the way up to the top. Okay. Now we just want to see out the game. Ramirez, Lonka shoots, we get a corner. Okay, wait. Tactics, set pieces, attacking, corner. How many players we got? Stay back. This one, we got stay back. Okay, at least we got one fella staying back. He's staying back. Okay, they got everybody back defending now. Yeah, I know. Liverpool in talks to sign Kirkutz. Kirkutz and Frimpong seem to be the clearest indications. I see right now. Yeah, backline won't support the attack. Yep, we did it. We won the match. We had to win this game, boy. That was a good win for us. We had to dial it up to score the goal. Yeah. Milos Kirkutz and Jeremy Frimpong are two very good signings. Okay, we got the win. Okay, competition-wise, in the league, we are now a point ahead of Farawa. We have to win this. Farawa won 4-1 against MTK. We beat them away. This was not an easy game. We worked hard to get this point. Then Kishwada. Look at the schedule, right? We are playing Farawa next. No? If we win this game, it's a 6-pointer. Title will be ours. Or more or less. Is Nunes transfer listed? Apparently, I don't know if Nunes is transfer listed, but I won't be surprised if he goes this season either. The 50 best wonder kids in the world. I have none, don't worry. All these contracts set to expire. Yep. I don't know what to do this season because most of these players, we have players, but whether or not a lot of my players, they're just average players. Staff contracts, I think we are going to wait for the staff contracts to all expire at one go. I'm not going to bother. And then these are the youth players. Most of them not that good. So we're not going to. In fact, I'm taking a big risk this season. Half my squad, my staff, I'm going to let them go. Okay, we're playing against a 4-4-2. We'll stick to the 4-2-3-1. Keep the ball, move it up the pitch. We're playing Ferrava FC. This is a 6-pointer. We win this, we're home free. A battle between two teams who absolutely want result. So, okay, I'm cheering for Spurs. I'm not going to... I think I'm going to send one of my friends. He's a Spurs true blue Spurs fan. True white Spurs fan. There's no saying true blue, right? He's a lily white. So I'm gonna send him, ask him if he's gonna be watching the game. So try and see whether we can watch the game together in a manner of speaking. Come on, you Spurs! Maybe I can't fly out. Too late. I have plans to fly out. Join my Spurs friends. Support them. Support. Okay, we're gonna go transition phase for this. All right, here we go, baby. 4-2-3-1. We just crossed that line against that team. I was not an easy game. We won this game away from home. We had to make some tactical tweaks to our system. It's a 5-channel attack system. So there's going to be we're going to get players into their third. And we're going to use the same players again. No change. Goalkeeper, Dibuza. Fabiano, for Gaetan Posan, put Fabiano back in goal. Kenan Kodro. Traore didn't play well, right? So we're going to bring Kenan Kodro on. And then here, Kehinde is like this. His jumping is not fantastic. But we're going to be playing against 4-4-2. So what I want really is this guy to be a good finisher. That's all. 11-10 off the ball, 14. What about this guy? 13-11 off the ball. Joshua Sepa tried cuts inside from left wing. Maybe for this game, Tokmak will play. Okay. So tactics wise, I want to start the game. No mid block. We'll start with a lower defensive line. Not commit our players. We'll run at defense and see what happens. What a negative way to start the game. We're not throwing everything into attack. Let's see how we do first in the first couple of minutes. Okay. So they're playing a 4-4-2. Now, if I look at this 4-4-2 closely, the entire left flank is exposed. That's where our right inside forward is attacking. So this DLP inverted winger, they're gonna try and focus play down this side. So if I can keep the ball on the left, we should be fine. So looking at my tactic, a focus play down the left is okay. It looks good. Okay, so maybe we will stick to this without making any changes. Okay. Normally, I like to see what they're doing, and then I like to tweak my tactics slightly to match the opposition tactic. But so far, okay. Let's see if our fullback is getting up the pitch. So what I'm going to do is watch this on comprehensive because this is a must-win game. So I'm paying a lot of attention to these two players. Him as well. So I want to see whether we can, because that's where they want to attack me from. And this is where they're doing their build-outs, right? So good work on Civic. He managed to get back. Again, you see, I'm expecting a lot of this on this side. Oh, come on. Should have done better. Who's this Popov? Okay, wait. Come back in here. Yeah. Maxed out. Okay. Good work. They're not finding it easy. Good work from our players. Varga goes up. Kodro is in. No, Kodro couldn't. Oh, it's a brilliant start. The pressure. We are depending on the back five to stay and the front four to do all the pressure. So this is how I set up my tactics. So low defensive. I don't expect them to get up the pitch. This is like a fullback. I expect him to stay here literally. So yeah. So we got these group of players. We're just depending on them to do all the goals. Now they go into the half. You can see this guy is still back there, and yeah, they actually go back. And only these four guys, are in charge. You see, these two guys already going back. We scored a goal. So only the front two or the front four are involved in goal scoring. Escapades. So he got the first goal. Good work again. Unable to pop off. Hey, the fullback, the inverted fullback, he loses the ball, but he plays one. He tries to play one into space. Again, yep. We should be fine. They have to commit. Oh, what a ball! Number 2! Number 2! What a way to play. I love it when I see my tactic of playing exactly the way I want it to. These guys are not going to go up. We only got these guys, and these guys are just hanging out their volantes, right? So they're going to go up and support play when they have to. So he supports play, and this guy's the AP. See where these guys are. They're not going to charge up. This is a libero. He comes up the pitch because he's a libero. He's got to come in here. We got a wedge. We got a wedge here, so I'm protecting my flanks. Hey, Pep Guardiola, do you hear me? It's called a wedge. Do it, and you shall win both titles. Okay, so we get this thing through. And one through, direct, right into the space. Beautiful goal. Number 2, baby. I love it. God, I love this, man. I love the tactical side. This, in fact, right, Football Manager, for FM24, has been the best for tactics. Yeah, it is the best version of football match engine for tactics. Yeah, except for back trees, but other than that, no other version comes closest to this. I'm trying to create a 4-2-4 with white target man. What style of striker do you remember to work with white target man? White target man. It's not a question of which kind of striker. The thing is that in a 4-2-4, you want both your strikers to be attacking, right? So your white target man, who is he working with in midfield and fullback's position? That's who he's working with, no? I'm not a big fan of just using the white. If I use the white target man, I've got to get somebody else involved, So your strikers, they've got to be focused on scoring goals. Don't play the setup where a lot of people come out with 4-2-4 and they say, oh, you must have one support striker, one attack. No, you need both of them on attack duty. Otherwise, don't bother playing a 4-2-4. We got another goal. We are mercilessly, they are hemorrhaging goals right now, 3-0. They are playing a 4-4-2. We're not giving them much space. There we go. Every time they get the ball, they're in trouble. They're trying to play the ball in midfield, but we've got players everywhere holding all the lines. Yeah, they got to go down the flanks now. In trouble again. Yeah, back three systems are trash versus in online play. If you're playing an online competition or online play, right? You want to play the 4-2-4. I prefer the 4-2-4. I think the 4-2-4. I have more success with 4-2-4s against humans than Most other tactics I use. No, you don't need. I don't have. He doesn't have 1-2s. You don't need 1-2s for a trade. As long as there's good off the ball anticipation, and you've got good off the ball for your players, he doesn't need it. So he can show you what my. Yes. He only gets into opposition area. That's it. He has got no 1-2s, no nothing. I don't believe in trades. I don't do trades for attacking players. Final third. In fact, I hardly use trades. Because you want quick passing, right? So I'm playing very narrow. So the focus is going to be internal passes, right? My tempo is slightly higher. I'm playing pass into place with run defense, which is a very, very good combination, especially if you have roles that are running like this. This guy is running, this guy, and this guy. These are all dribble roles, right? The 4-2-4 is the best tactic in the game. It is the best, hands down, because you got so many options with the 4-2-4. 4-4-2, 4-2-4 are the best. 4-2-3-1 is not an OP tactic. It's not that OP. I mean, the one I'm using seems to be quite OP. The Hungary 4-4-2-3, I like this because it's a 5-channel attack. As long as it's a 5-channel attack, I'll have a really good time. Oh, this is gonna wreak havoc on the team, and this is supposed to be a 6-pointer. They're second on the table against us, so doing well. Yeah, passing is not going to be easy. He's already in trouble. Yeah, he's in trouble. Lost the ball. He can't get away. Our players are defending very well. Okay, let's get to. We're watching too many highlights. 4-0. Comprehensive highlights. My guy is playing well. Romdane is playing well. The AP is having the time of his life. Okay, this is our libero. What can I say? It's a hat trick for our poacher. It's a hat trick for our poacher. The libero, no. Boom. Lost right to the box. He just 5-0 at halftime. Oh, they moved the ball quickly. They don't have a lot of time. So they got target for pressing for CM AP, inverted winger trying, and then I was right. This is where they are building up play, right? And this is where they're trying to score goals. So what we did was, so their right flank, we build up play on the left, and we are having a much better time building up play. So they can't really do anything here now. They're having a very bad game because they haven't been able to build up anything. And as a result, this attack duty and this one are getting exposed because they're going up trying to get into goal scoring positions. Yeah. So the trio of players over here are doing quite well. Inside forward, winger, poacher, AP. Inverted fullback on the left flank, libero in the center, focus play down the left. Yeah. Poachers are OP. Poachers are a phenomenal role, especially if you want to do like a 5-channel attack. If you want to do, what do I mean by 5-channel attack? I've done the video. I mean, I'll get the video of you guys sooner. But a 5-channel attack is when you want every channel to be you're attacking those channels, or you have players controlling those channels. But in this case, I'm attacking the 5 channels. Oh no. So we got players rushing forward into the zones. We're always creating a situation where they're overpowered. Nice. Oh no, they're in trouble again. It's another goal. Chaos in the box, man. First half, 6-0 up against a team that's in second spot. Absolutely massacring them. Oh, this ping-ponged itself back into the goal. I think I can afford to take off Romdane. We'll take off Romdane and say, to protect his legs. He's actually a good player. Tokma again. They're in trouble again. The playmaker is having the game of his. The Volante is playing well. Playmaker is shining. All right, let's make a substitution. We're going to take off our Volante and bring on Lonka, and that will be the first change. I won't make any other changes until second half. I can't really play him, can I? His passing is nice. He's not really a playmaker. He's basically a poacher. So Vargas, I'm going to give him a break and bring on Passage. Second half. Rest the first poacher. Now we bring in the other player who's got the traits to be a poacher, but he hasn't scored a lot of goals. Most people would say sell this player. Message I should sell him. So we're resting Varga. Good defending. Absolutely well defended. Okay, all right, Popov. The defensive line has been quite deep, so I'm not worried. Just to get the ball up the pitch. Zacharias and Tokmak will go back. Yeah. Because the fullback's not expected to come. What a pass from the playmaker. Tokmak, come on. My God. That was good football. Very nice. Good defending, Maiga now. The Volante brings the ball forward. He's got no support. He's going to do all the work himself. He lost one into the area. It's another goal. Kenan Kodro. The Volante went all the way to the flanks to drop in a cross. (7-0). Their two defenders are having a nightmare. 5.8, 5.9. Civic, Zachariason back to Kodro. Kodro will check it. Oh, what a pass and passage, as usual. Okay, Rami, he'll come on. We'll take Vodka. Who do I play? Waiga. No. Okay, Zachariason will come off. I'll play MA Gojak. I think we can rest our playmaker. He did have an injury, right, a few days ago. Gojak, Ramirez back to the inside forward, and the fullback taking a pot shot at goal. Yeah, my defensive line is quite low, so I'm not worried about balls over the top anymore. Okay, now I want to ease off. We're going to ease off the throttle now. Okay, so we're going to go whole shape. Time wasting will be at maximum. No more pass into space. No more work ball into box. We'll go down to cautious mentality. The intensity of the tactic will drop. I'll just drop the tempo down. Yeah, we'll run a defense. I'll run a defense and pass into space. Too easy. Oh, they actually got away. Oh, what a miss. Okay. I think we've done it now. Now, even if they can score a goal now, I'm not too bothered. 7-0 up. They scored one fortunate goal from a bolt from Zolt. A bolt from Zolt. I mean, this guy comes in from it. Look at his red hair, man. Kalma Zolt. Nice work. Oh, that was a terrible pass. Yeah, but he's not a very good player. That Gojak is like, I just brought on a kid. Okay, so 7-1. Comfortable win. That's a result that will keep us firmly entrenched top of the table. Our closest challenges have been whisked. We blew them away. 7-1 win. This could cause a cascade of problems to the club. It will be a morale sucking match, man. Just Ages play as player. How many? I want to know how many players play. Well, the playmaker played. This match, the playmaker was quite solid. So, I'm looking at chances he created. The Volante created chances. The Libero created chances. The inside forward created chances. The winger created chances. The playmaker only created one chance, but he scored 2 goals. The playmaker scored 2 goals and created one chance. The poacher scored all 3 chances. Let's look at the analytical data. No, we can come inside your teams. So shots and then shot a goal, right? So let's look at the linked events. So this is a throw-in. This one. This is quite a decent. So this interception, 1, 2, 3. So this, they had the ball. We read. Where did he start from? It can't be from here. I just, wow. I don't even know how to begin to read this, man. This is our playmaker played the pass that led to the assist. Volante, fullback, defenders, and Varga. Okay. Throw in. Interception goal. 2, 3 goal. Yeah, this is all pressure goals. A lot of them pressure goals. Okay. Yep. Is that? Took several questions. Your team suffered a humiliating, heavy defeat, and the supporters are far from. What is your reaction? It was a poor performance, poor result. We'll certainly be working on some of our mistakes. Let's check out the team. What's their morale like after the defeat? What's the morale like? Can we see it? Club. What is the general morale? Can we see morale? What is it? Dynamics and happiness. Morale. Look at the morale of the team. Okay, not bad. Even after their defeat, they're doing okay. So in terms of hey, Maximovic, how's the coffee man doing? So in terms of our performance, not doing too badly. The most goal scoring opportunities, even in open play. And then, we have some indirect free kick goals, but that's about it. Defending wise, the best defensive team is us. 20.70. We don't give teams a lot of chances against us. From corners, we've conceded 4. Tackles 1 ratio, good. Okay, but that's not what I'm interested in. I'm interested in interceptions. Let me see. Do we have interceptions here? Some numbers I don't see. I like to see interceptions. I'm a big, huge interceptions fan as a number. There we go. Interceptions. Oh, we don't lead the way. That's interesting. I had coffee already just now. Made some coffee for myself. Wingo has been demoted to the second team. Okay, so guys, the situation as it stands. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then some big decisions on the squad coming up because I'll have to rebuild this team. So we're rebuilding Hungary. This is a rebuild Hungary save, right? But we cannot just go around giving contracts to our players. We'll see how many of them want to stay at the club. Because when I took over, there were quite a number of players that didn't want to sign contracts. They wanted to leave. So Okay. Let's go, babies. Nunes stars in the Champions League match. Wow, really? Darwin Nunes, 3-1. Liverpool beat Madrid, man. 3 goals. Huh? He netted the best goal of the game to round out his performance. Probably a perfect way, right? Oh my goodness, look at that, man. Liverpool's Darwin Nunes scoring a hat trick against Real Madrid. Why doesn't this happen in real life? I think SI got some things wrong. Huh? Wait, let's look at England. Let's look at England, okay? Let's look at Liverpool. Let's look at Liverpool. Okay, they are currently in the Premier League. Who's top of the table? Liverpool City. Look at that. How? Come on, United are 4th. They currently United and Spurs are somewhere here, right? Man City are 2nd. Oh, it cannot work. Only in Football Manager. They didn't get this season right now. But I think they won't. I don't know how many years that will be the joke for Spurs and United. I have no clue. I think it's gonna be that joke is gonna be how, because they haven't done well. So yeah, man. I don't think they can ever live it down. Okay, all right. Okay, we got the players, we got the tactic, except Aneba is injured, so we have to play. I guess we'll have to play Vodka. I got nobody else as a defender. 10 defending, jumping reach. Oh my goodness. I'm running out of players, man. Cisse, can you got jumping reach? No? You got 12. Okay, like you better than this guy. Okay, Mami, you go back inside here, okay? Mami is what? 14. What you have any more defenders? I'll need to get defenders. So I've been playing an entire season without players with jumping reach at the back. Yeah. We just been playing one attacking system after another. Puskas Academy are small but a great stadium. I won't be surprised. I think a lot of the stadiums in Eastern Europe are nice. Yeah. Okay, Waga, Romdane now with the ball. Popov, we bring the ball forward. No, we are playing a lower defensive line away from home. Okay, that works for me. Not overexposing ourselves. Unless we want to chase a goal. See how did we play first in the first couple of minutes. Yeah, we're so deep. Yeah, we're too deep. Yeah, we're way too deep. Yeah, I'm gonna concede a goal because of that. Okay. We're too deep. Let's get these boys up the pitch to support. Drop this down. Okay. We gotta get them up because already yellow cards are flying as well. So I think I made the right move. Gotta get up the pitch. It's way too deep. It's okay after I score a goal. We can drop deep again. Romdane on a yellow card. How long is he gonna last, man? Yes, I've taken a book from some of the great Italian managers, which is the moment a yellow card shows up, you take him off. Yeah, you gotta do that in real life. They do that in real life as well. There's Romdane with us. Come on. Oh man, our playmaker is not having much of a game. 6.8. They have a halfback dropping into this to form a 5. As long as you can put pressure on them, we'll be fine. Okay, we might change this guy to an advanced forward now. Yeah, get the halfback. The halfback has got 3, man. Advanced forward will be running. Oh. Okay, let's go. Okay, Romdane again. Kodro now. Yeah, explore the space, my advanced forward. Okay, Zachariason comes back. Oh my gosh, shot. Okay, their playmaker is having a very good game. Now our playmaker is beginning to show up. Okay. So we got to worry about him now. Because the ball-winning midfielder is up here against these two. I'm surprised that our 3-man midfield isn't giving their player a hard time. I was hoping it would. That's because we created a 3-man midfield versus their basically one-man midfield. So quite surprised that we're not playing that well. So we're going to go higher up the pitch instead. Okay. Nguyen, okay, so we're going to take off 2 players. We're going to take off Romdin and bring on Loncha. And then on the right flank, oh, we have got no player. I mean, Kodro, can he play on the right? He's not so good. Pascal is only a winger. Ryerson, he can play on the right, but I prefer him in the center. Gojek. Alright, I think we will play Gojek. Gojek isn't that good, but okay, we'll just stick them around. Not very happy with that. We don't have a right wing. We don't have an inside forward that can score goals on that side. And I didn't actually analyze the system that they're playing to find flaws like I did all the others. Okay. All right. So what have they got? They got inverted winger. They got ball winning midfielder. So build out on the right. Hopefully they stretch and release this play into the space. So, okay. So, and I'm building out here, which is the reason why we didn't do so well just now. They got ball winning midfielder on this side, creating a walk. Okay. We got underlap, right? Yeah, we got underlap, so that guy is slightly high. Okay. All right. We might lose this game. Is there a way to make a 4-3-3 or 4-2 where the right wing and right back of... What do you mean by fluid? Yeah. I don't understand that. Yeah. Sometimes right back goes inside like with the women's side. Oh, then you want to play a false fullback. False playmaker. False fullback. Don't play inverted wing back. Don't play any other role. Play a fullback. And tell him to sit narrow cut inside. So sometimes you will go wide, sometimes you go inside. Yeah, that's what you do. That's the only way to do it. Yeah. Until you get FM26. Then FM26, that role will be in the game, which is basically the same way I'm playing it. Kodro gets in. Come on. Yeah! We got the goal. We got the goal. A small little tweak. And we got the goal. Loncha on Kodro. Kodro just took it on the inside. Brilliant. Because you're playing narrow, right? So you will see quite often when you play narrow, players' preferred attacking track is actually inside and outside, which is still the reason why I play wingers. Because wingers start wide and then go inside. If their right foot is their preferred foot when they're playing on the left side. Maiga, Popov, nice play. Saivik, Gobres, Kodro, nice, good ball. Gojek gets in. Gojek! Oh my goodness. Yeah, so if you play false fullback, so what you do is you play the playmaking of basically you're playing a false fullback. Don't use inverted wing back. My advice is don't, because you won't get that movement. So what you need is a fullback, sit narrow cut inside. That's it. And then play the fullback. That means right-footed. If you want him to always come inside as a preferred move, right? Then you want to play a left-footed fullback on the right side. Come on, one more goal. Let's see us through, baby. Ooh, what a save from the keeper. Our boys they're not superstars. Varga, okay. So we're not exposing. So I like this because the halfback is here, right? So I changed this role to advanced forward because halfback will mean they're 3 when they have the ball, right? So my poacher is actually surrounded by 3 players. But if I play advanced forward, their advanced forward is always looking to push behind them. So this halfback's movement is also affected. Okay, so we got a goal. So his numbers also started shooting up. All right, let's go. We're gonna take one guy off. Besic for this guy. Loncha, it's okay lah. I'm happy that they are not. I'm kind of happy that we don't score too many goals on penalties as well. Yeah. Open play, and then you have to make your tactic good. Right or not? Can't depend on set pieces. I hate it when I'm depending. Tactics like, you have to camp and then... Have you ever seen me play for set pieces in any of my tactics? None. It's one thing I never do. I feel like I think it's a personal insult. They have to depend on set pieces. I know in certain setups, right? Like if I play a 4-4-2, oh man, we should. It's got. I know that if I'm playing a 4-4-2 with wingers and two strikers, right, then I want to also include that because, I'm an underdog and I want to maximize the chances because I will definitely have set pieces. That's the only time I'll do it. Oh, man, come on. If we lose this game, the title race is wide open again. What? Puskas Academia. Damn it. They did it. No, I should have. They changed tactics and I didn't even react. My word, I took off a lot of my good players. I took off a lot of the good players. 2-1. Oh no. No, this is it, man. They're gonna get it. They're not gonna get it from me. Okay, good. We should have won that match. Okay, good. The assistant manager, at least he's in on the show. But this means that the title race is back on. By 1 point again. Bloody Academy. The Faraka, whatever its name is, there they won. Damn it. Title race is back on, baby. The drama is building. I became complacent because I wasn't normally. I go every game. I'll check everything. Okay, this is how they're playing. My plan A, my head, my plan B, my head, my tactic. How can I change in case of this? But they changed, and I was. Yeah, I deserve the defeat. Not paying attention. I was in full game mode against Ferrava. Then I became complacent. It's not a manager. This got nothing to do with the players or everything to do with the manager and his complacency. Okay, we got the UPES Football Club lying 7th in the table. If we don't win, we will lose the top spot, and I got Deprecon coming as well. This team is going to be the toughest team we're going to face now for the title. Yeah, they are the hardest team here. Deprecon, and then we got ZT as well with a difficult game. So these are the two of the toughest games. Mikos. Unambitious, no. We want to be in this race for coefficient eventually. It's going to take a while. I'm not going to do any team talk with the players to tell them, you know what, we don't want to do all that. Huh? Who needs that, right? Why we need hold their hands. We don't do hold hands. We don't do emo stuff. Okay? It's too emo for me. All these youth contract trials, what is this? Miklos, Saban, unambitious, not interested. Yeah. So we got under 19s here. We got quite a few. We got some players that got the potential, but we don't want to have unambitious personalities in the team. Okay, that's it. Mercenary, I don't mind so much. But unambitious, gone. Right? There will not be any of those personalities in our club because they are like a disease, man. They infect the rest of the squad, and then you're left struggling. Okay, Cisse is out. You're gonna be NABM. Mami will come here. All right, let's play. Kodro will still play. Kodro is a good good goal scorer as well. Nguyen so far. Nguyen hasn't been playing well, but I don't have many options there. No options there. When I say many options, I was realizing I have no options there. And then one guy only who can play in that position. Okay, here we go. All right, we are going to go looking for again, I didn't analyze the formation. Damn it. I hate it when that happens. No. Okay, wait. We got to come out of this. Okay. I got to go into the inbox again and then or data hub and then look at this. Overview. What am I playing against? Advanced playmaker. Man, they're gonna build up down the right. Where they're building down the left. Where I'm attacking down the right. This might put pressure on that zone. Winger attacking before pressing forward on our defenders. Okay, all right. Coming back into the match, we're gonna make one tweak to our system. Okay, we are definitely getting these guys high up the pitch. Okay, drop this a bit more. Oh, in fact, we're going all the way. Okay, all right. Okay. I never look at their tactical stuff. That one is never accurate. Never accurate. Yeah. I only look at the roles and duties to see where they're building up play, which is the area where they need to build up play and which is the area I expect their attacks to come from. That's all. If I look at I never read. It's irrelevant. Sometimes they get it wrong. Yeah, that's been a reveal as a issue in the game. At least I have revealed it as an issue because you cannot trust it. I remember somebody filed a bug report as well to the effect last time. So I don't trust. Think about this kind of things. All you got to look at roles and duties to determine the style of play. Boom, shakalaka. We scored the first goal. That's what we did. We put pressure on the opposition and we got our first goal from a corner. Okay. All right. Remember, we have to win and keep winning. And good. We put a lot of pressure on them and we got the first goal. Okay. Our backline is supporting the midfield. So as they bring the ball up, oh no, Zaki. How could you lose the ball there, man? Okay. Fabiano is in goal, huh? Zaki lost the ball. No, our playmaker cannot afford to lose the ball. That's a dangerous position to lose the ball in right the center of the midfield. That's like absolutely the wrong place. They got two. So let's see if we got run. Okay, what I'm gonna do is change this role to advance forward straight away. Because they got issues at the back already. So we're gonna try and attack their back line. Because they got wing back, they got one tired full back. So we want to keep the pressure on them, but this time you have an advanced forward running behind the defensive line. So it's a very direct style of football. So DM ball winning midfield is quite deep. Wing back, exposed NCB, CD. They got launching balls, and now they're looking to build up play on their left. So we are attacking them down the right. That's why our inside forward is here. Go draw with the ball. Good. Focus play. Create an extra play here eventually on the right side. My guy back to Popov. They'll go back to the left. Come on, go back to the left. Go back to the left. Oh no. Zaki's got 3 running into the area already. He says, whoa, he hits the number 2. That's where we're coming. No? We're building on the left and we're attacking on the right. So there will be space. There will definitely be space on the right. Oh, what a shot from my guy. He's the post, our advanced forward scoring. So they're in trouble here already. So this is where they're tired, right? So this is their right back. So Kodro is handling the right back. You have to pay attention. Okay, good work from Romdin. All right, so what we're going to do now is we have already got the goal. So we're going to go standard defensive line, increase this, and carry on with the pressure, but this time whole shape. We don't need to, because you look at this, they have a DM on a yellow. I can keep putting pressure, but I don't need to anymore. So, do you ever look at the opposition tactical size? Never. Yeah. I never do. I only look at tactical. Like I said earlier, tactical style is incredibly inaccurate. You have to look at the roles and duties and plan accordingly. That is the best way to find success in Football Manager. Tactical style is very, very unpredictable and very unreliable. Because it will define my tactical style wrongly from what I'm playing. Trust me. It's not going to be the same. Oh, would work. Okay. 60th minute. We got a yellow card with our right pressure pot. Top Mac he's got hard tackling on. So what we want to do with this guy, because he's got aggression and I like it. But we might play somebody else there. If I'm, the problem is I only have one player there. The only other player that can play there is Zachariason. Tokmak is playing well. Romdin, Maiga, Tokmak gets in. Oh, he can't go back. Okay, all right, I'll tell you what we'll do. Okay, Zach, you come here. Go, Jack, where are you? Okay. All right, second half, Abu Fani will come on, and the other position will be launcher. Okay, done. Okay, refresh. Popov, what a pass. Again, Popov to Ananene Bear, the libero, looking for options, and he goes for goal. Eniba to Fabiano. Nice pass. Back to our inverted fullback. Volante has gone wide. Gojek, the playmaker, comes in and shoots. What do you think are the worst roles in the game? I won't call them worst roles. It's more like roles that require a lot of planning and roles that need you to think about how they connect with other roles. Because some roles are very easy. Poacher, winger, inside forward, AP. Straightforward roles. Volante, very straightforward role. Very easy to use those roles. Okay. The moment you look at a role like a trequartista, you got to start thinking. Okay. A lot of thought processes required to fly through your head as to how you're going to get the best out of that role. The other role is Ramdaughter is actually not that complicated. If you know how to make a 4-2-3-1 like mine with focus player and Ramdaughter is easy. See, like here, I just have to change this role. This is one tactic where I can play any role here. You can play Ramdaughter as well. I get the same effect. Because that side is supposed to be attacking. So some roles are pretty straightforward. So there's no such thing as, to me, as a worst role. It's just that, like inverted wingback is a role that has got a place in the game, and then you have to think about how to use it well. Yeah, that's it. I think the best roles are, in my opinion, the one that stands out is poacher, fullback, winger. These are my favorite roles in the whole game. It's so easy to use because a poacher will link up play. That's it. So any tactic that demands like, oh, I want to put so much pressure on the opposition that the defenders get a heart attack, poacher is the best role for that. So I won't go into the game and go like worst roles. Roles I hardly play are inverted wingback. Doesn't make them the worst role, just I got a lot of thinking to do with that role. I think I showed you guys how I used the inverted wingback with what was that thing called? Focus straight to the middle, right? Oh, they lost as well. So we continue to find some success. We beat our arch rivals as well. So it's still a 1-point lead. These guys are not letting up. They also won. Yeah, this is it, man. This is the one that will that could screw us up. So you managed to sign Christian Takacs, right? He's a mercenary. Hopefully, So now, what we can do is under 19s got right. So we go to training. So I don't remember their names. Takacs, Zabo, Attila, the Hunt, Gabo. So there are two: Zabo, Gabo, Attila, and Takacs, right? So go to training units. I don't know. See where I can see their names. This guy. Takacs. Zabo is here. Okay, we got them. All right. So what we want is the fullbacks to go here. Okay, we got the mentoring. We gotta do it this way. Otherwise, the youth players don't go in there. So balance. Where's mercenary? Mercenary is here. Okay, so mercenary is okay. They got one balance there, team leader. Better than nothing, right? Okay, so let's look at yeah, because the majority of the team is balanced. So this is the vodka is in the defensive unit. So these are all the defensive unit players. Abena again. Let's put Abena in there. Average none. Okay, like it still has an effect on the group. So that's not too bad. Then perfectionist, Gojek. Gojek for the attacking unit. Siege is in the. So we put Ibena here. At least he has some influence. Okay. That's about. I don't really care about mentoring so much. Yeah. Mentoring doesn't really help a lot. So we got look, vodka. I don't want to talk to vodka. I avoid players, no. It's like I like the nightmare of like, oh no, I don't have any players to play next season. Oh, that'll be fun. Reports on training. Yeah, so I'll be unhappy with training. What do you expect? What did they expect? You'll be happy training. Any player who's been in any kind of a formal training environment will never be happy with training. There is no such thing as a person is happy with training. Nobody likes training. They only want to play the game. I remember the 80s. Then I remember in the 80s when I had we had a football team competing, right? One of the boys never came for training. He refused to train. He's that good. Okay. He only wants to play on game day. He hated training. I also hated training. I despise training, man. I never enjoyed it. I wanted more fun sessions. Yeah, we had a lot of physical work during training. So yeah. So you tell me which play. That's why when people are happy with training, I'm like, yeah, man, that's realistic. I think the only people in the world, right, who are obsessed with keeping players happy during training are people who are not sportsmen, who have never been in a sports environment, who have never been in a formal training team. I'm not talking about being in a bloody college football team. Yeah. Where you have no choice but to turn up for training, otherwise they kick you off the team and you don't have sex with you don't find a girl to have sex with. Okay, that don't count. University and college do not count. Okay, half the time we're doing training because we get no choice but to show up. Kahinde is available, so we're gonna bring Kahinde. Okay, so now this game we'll play Kahinde because it's not 100%. Oh god, that's my. Okay, apparently that's the logic I use for playing players. Playing him because it's not 100%. Okay. Trust me, you do not want me to be 100% managing any team for real. Okay, let's go. The match of all matches, Debrecen. They have the ability to put us. Hazard. Yeah, a lot of players don't train. You think Eric Cantona came training every single day, is it? Go and check your Eric Cantona those days. 80s. Nobody like training. Who cares about training? I want to come and play my games. Because some of the players are quite egotistical those days. Because it's more like he's not good enough. I mean, if you need training, you're not good enough. I know that some players felt that way. Yeah. If you need to go for training, you need to learn how to pass the ball, is it? Okay, I show you how to pass the ball. Oh yeah, go in! Tosan should have scored. We just lost Romdane. Romdane is huge for us. As our volante, there's no other in our team better than him. He's always very good at creating goal scoring opportunities as well. He's been involved in every single one of most of our great opportunities. Oh, this is a 4-3-3. So the only way this tactic is going to be going to threaten us is if we can get into our half. So we have to keep the ball. They have this as a counter and AP. Oh, AP. Okay, sorry, AP. Don't play. Okay, let's go up. I see AP. I go up the pitch. AP, is it? Okay, you're sacrificing one flank. Zachariasen, Tosan can't get there. Pass into space. We are using work ball into box. We are using dangerous. We are 3-man against their 3. We have a 3-man rest defense versus their 3-man attack. So it depends on these two. Uh-oh. Floranus? What's his name? Name's Floranus. Okay, Zachariasen, Varga. Varga can't. Varga could not. He's now playing as a poacher. There's no space. Okay, Varga, go forth and conquer. Don't worry about linking play. We won't have time. Uh-oh. Here comes Sigurdsson. Floranus. Okay, here we go. Civic with a deep one. It's gonna be. Oh no, another. Oh, they lashed at it. Popov is running on empty and he's apparently composed. Okay. They took Romdane out of the game. For that, we shall suffer. Okay, we are going to a 4-2-4. Okay, Hinde, Abu Fani, Maiga, Zachariasen is coming off. We're going to put Kodro up in attack. And Zachariasen on the left wing. We're sacrificing the 2 in the middle. Okay. All right. We want to win. So, Adama Traore for Zachariasen. Because Zachariasen is going to get tired soon. Maiga comes off. And then we got right wing, right back, Botka. Besic. Besic has played here before, even though he's not really a fullback. Okay, I'm going to try and overpower that midfield. All right, so we're going to go Volante on support. We're going to go Libero on support. And this guy will be a DLP on defense. All right, so he will stay back. No, this guy will stay back. This guy will stay back. Abu Fani. Okay, so Volante is going to go this way. This guy will be a target for an attack. And this guy will be advanced forward. So this guy is going to go up. One side, we'll have a 3. This guy will be a, no nonsense central defender. Play one down the line. We'll underlap this side. We will go this way. We'll go direct. And then we'll have a standard defensive line. Okay, and then we're going to go attacking. Pass into space. Run a defense. Okay. Yep. Slightly complicated. But they got a 3, right? So I'm pushing one guy up to form a 3 here. This guy will go up. This guy will be a winger on attack. This guy will definitely be a winger on support. Do I have any more players I can bring on? 1, 2, 3, 4. Top Mac. Okay. Fresh legs. Okay, let's go. Come on. We're looking for the winner. Fabiano with a long kick. Uh-oh. Pressure. Don't give up an easy goal. Tell you, they can give up an easy goal. Okay, not us. Nice. David, go. We got players in attack serving the cause. No, Dominguez is the ball. Oh man. Oh no, now we're in trouble. I'm pushing for goals. What? Oh, it's a penalty. Oh no, it's not. It's a very good challenge. No, we don't concede a goal. That's all. Okay, all right, good defending. We are pushing. Okay, very attacking. Okay, let's go. We are pushing for this. Come on. Oh. All right, we didn't. I mean, this was going to be our toughest game. We didn't score. They came in with a very defensive tactic. And as a point, we were point clear. So our number 2 has to win their game. Yeah, they won their game. They go 1 point clear. Told you, we have to win every game to win the title. We lose top spot with 4 more games to go. Ferrava, they still have it. No, they didn't get they play. Oh my God, they play Debrecen away. Okay, there's still a chance because Debrecen are not easy to play. This team is quite tough. We pushed for the goal. And I couldn't beat them. We switched to a 4-2-4, right? And then played basically a setup where there'll be a wing, three-man midfield. But we can change that. No, Mezgovets play the same system again. The 4-2-4 with the option of playing getting a three-man midfield work. Three-man midfield firing. So we got a 4-2-4 here. No, this one. We got a 4-2-4 here. If I play target forward here, this guy can be a winger on attack. And this guy can be a volante on support. And this guy can be a libero on the support. We put a libero on defense. And this guy can be like a DLP on defense. Totally different setup. DLP on support. Okay, we do a focus play underlap. And then do this. And then we play a more controlled version of this tactic. Okay. Counter, there's no counter regroup. There's no counter and counter press. No distribute to flanks. Go to the back. We want to win the game, so taking some chances to win the title. In this team, very disappointed. We threw everything at that team, but still didn't do enough. If we finish second, it's a failure. It's a failure for us. I think this season I was doing too many tactical experiments with this team. And then we kind of blew that whole lead we had in the start of the season. Somebody was too cocky. Now I am paying the price for that. Oh man, we lost our playmaker and the other player as well. So we lost two players now. Romden is not available, so Longka will have to play Varga, Kodro, Traore, Kahinde, Civic. Okay, let's go. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to bring Ramirez in. Who's ST? ST is okay, no midfield. My guy is okay as well. Abu Fani, we got to give him training, additional focus, general rehab, so he can recover, he can get back, start playing a few more games. This guy as well, training, additional focus. We lost a few players to injury. With the most important games to come. Once again, we have to win every single game now. If we are to win the title, we need to win every game. And now we're going to start taking risks. They're playing a 4-2-3-1. I'm going to play a system that gives me 3 in midfield to match, to overpower their 2. Okay, and still have 4 in attack. So they got 2 midfielders here. Right, so I'm going to try and overpower them with numbers in the build-out phase. One great ball to Kodro. Push into the area, keeper. Okay, we're going to go to positives. That is 2. This volante comes up, this libero comes out. There'll be a 3 then, and then there'll be a diamond with this guy dropping deep. Therein lies the great attempt. We want to. Mescovez, wherever that team is. Okay, Tosan, Traore. Tosan goes far post. Again, the keeper makes a save. Can we lift the title? We are not. We are. All we need is Ferrava to lose 1 game or drop a point. Then at least, oh my goodness, these guys are raining shots on the goalkeeper right now. Okay, I can almost sense the desperation from my own team. I think they recognize that the manager is playing a very aggressive 4-2-4 now. Good defensive header. Oh no. There it goes. There we go. There we go. We have to defend. That defended well on the counter now. Traore tried to take on the players. Again, Molnar. We got a player nipping at his heels. Hey, Tiki Press, how are you doing, man? I'm doing okay. Traore now with the ball. Nice through ball to Varga. Varga now playing as a target forward. Our top striker is playing as a target forward. I think we're going to play Kodro on the left right then. I think Kodro's got jumping reach, right? Yeah, he's got 15 jumping reach. Okay, so he can be a good target forward. And plus he tends to play well on the left side. Yeah. It's a launcher again. Playing in place of Zachariasen, who's my preferred volante or preferred go up the pitch kind of guy. Kodro again. He's on the left. He's played well as a left-sided player. Civic, Maiga now looking for options. Tosan shoots again. Come on, Tosan. Have we got work ball into box? No, we don't. But I think right defense pass into space now. Come on. We absolutely need to win this game. Come on, boys. Again, the keeper makes another save. This keeper is stopping every shot. I know it's not high XG chances, but we are now putting this team under a lot of pressure. Tosan loses out again. Good defending. No, it's not offside. Kodro is Basca, ex-Bilbao. Maybe Kodro. Let's see. History, career stats. Yeah, ex-Bilbao. Traore. Kodro is good, no? I like him. Yeah. Oh, man, come on. Ramirez on a yellow. We are really pushing. Okay. Ramirez again into the wall. Already on a yellow card. How much more attacking can I be? They got inverted wing back. We got winger attacking that side as well. This team is just defending right now. Okay, we're gonna have to work ball into box now. Okay, let me take more chances. Go low cross. Final third cutbacks. This will get more players involved. There'll be more. I'll be taking a lot more risks. Varga now finds Traore. Traore gets in. He's gonna. Oh, they did it. Finally, we breached their defense. We breached their defense. Finally breached their defense. We put an extra player in midfield to so actually what we have is 3 men in midfield versus their 2, right? So we're gonna have extra players all across the park. But now we're doing work ball into box as well. So we better not screw things up. Oh no, we have. We absolutely did. Okay, all right. Berate the whole team as if it really helps. No more work ball into box. Okay, mixed. Keep the pressure on them. Okay, because you work ball into box, you spend more time. You probably commit players high up the pitch as well, and then you could concede goals without realizing it. So this keeps the pressure on them. And then remember, we have run a defense pass into space, which is actually one of the best combinations in the whole game, especially if the team has got yellow cards, right? Brilliant. But as your players are running at the defenders, they're coming up, stepping up, right? They create space behind them. So what we do is you have an advance forward to attack the space. So you got advance forward, target forward. So it's going to work. And plus we have a right-sided attack. So that's why you got a focus play down the left with the underlap. So he checks. So it kind of creates this overload on this side of the pitch for us to go attacking there. And there's a DLP there for good measure. So you can do the deep diagonal. Oh no, here comes Drab. We have players back. Come on. Oh no, why did he commit? Good defending again. Oh my goodness. Who is this? Hero, man. Maiga. Smash the table. Smash the table. Maiga plays so well, but Maiga is really only defending now. Unbelievable. Only player doing the defending was Maiga. One of the other players stopped running. I don't know who it was. Because aggression and work rate is very, very important. You need work rate as well. What a ball from the no-nonsense central defender. Traore now beats one player, puts it into the area. Gyro now. Okay, Vodka. Good work from Tosan. All right, let's go. Let's take a chance. Work ball, low cross. We have to take chances now. We're using a lot of the flank right now. Varga now gets in. Varga shoots. Desperation times from our poacher. Our advanced work going into the area by himself. Ramirez still on the yellow card playing well. Traore playing well. There's a left-sided attack that's not been playing too badly. Vodka is coming off. He's not played well. Okay, so Mami will come on for him. Anderson, ST for Loncha. I'll move Maiga here. And then we'll get Civic to come on for Ramirez. I know Ramirez has been playing well, but this way we get fresh on legs on the left. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. I don't believe it. No, we were all over this team and we still haven't been able to. Let me think about this. Inverted wing back 4-2-3-1. I got 3 against your 4. We've been all over this team. All right, we gotta think about the right attack now. Zachariason, I've got to use you already. I was hoping to give you a break. Tomat will come on for Traore. There's 2 fresh legs on the left wing and the right wing. Good work. Tomat. Kodro does well. He's going to hold on to the ball. Nice Civic. Civic to Tokmak. The fresh legs goes around the defense and then... No! What a miss! What a miss. No, it's for... I don't play it. I don't like to play. I'm looking for quick transitions. That's why I'm not playing a pressing forward. Oh, again! Offside. This could be it, no? This could cost us the title. This could cost us the title. We've done everything possible to unlock this team. Top Mac to Kodro. Come on. Nice pass. Varga again. Oh, man, he's offside. Nedeba, Zachariason to Mami. The loss of Romdane was huge for us. Romdane is very critical to the way we play. He creates a lot of goal scoring. He's always involved in every goal scoring opportunity. He's central to my systems. Every time I want to go forward, he's like either a Volante, he's playing those link players. We lost this. We lost the title. Damn it, we lost the title. My only hope is Ferrava have drop points. They drop points too. So still, the title race is still on. It's still on. They drop points to Kishwara. We drop points as well. Oh my goodness. The title race is still on, man. It will go down to the last game of the season. Kirkus to Liverpool. Very good signing. Milos Kirkus is a very talented player. So I think the possibly Frimpong coming, Milos Kirkus, then let's see what else they got. And they're not spending a lot of money on these players. If you look at it, the transfer fees aren't that high. So let's go, man. Speaking of players who are a bit, I'm gonna get Jared Bowen. I sometimes think he's playing for the wrong team. No? Yeah. I feel they play for the wrong team. I mean, Sean Ward-Prowse is a bit too slow. That's a problem with the West Ham team right now. A lot of the players in the West Ham team are too slow. They're too slow. They don't have enough runners in that team to get them the results they need. West Ham need a complete overhaul, and they might sell Jared Bowen to do it. Because they need a complete overhaul. Okay, let's go back to our 4-2-3-1. Lonka, Zachariason, Poacher, Traore, Cisse, and Eba. Okay. Christian Ramirez played really well. He's not very, very tall, but he gets up the pitch. Popov will come in again. We got Pasca as well. Pasca can play. Ramirez has actually been better. His attributes are quite good as well. Can't go wrong with that player. Okay, we play Fabiano in goal. Okay, let's go. This is a must win again, huh? KDB, no thank you. Thanks, but no thanks. You need to carry KDB, you know. KDB is a waste. I'm sorry, KDB cannot. No. If Liverpool do sign KDB, I'm gonna be very disappointed. It's like but he is playing for a team right now that doesn't have enough spine. Man City doesn't have enough of a spine. KDB is maybe good if he's coming in for a free as to the squad, but KDB will have to accept the fact that he's not always going to be playing every single game. That's the thing. That's what I expect to see. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Work ball into box. Let's do some low crosses. Get into the final third. Run at this team and then try and score some goals. Okay, this team is playing a 5-2 back 5 system. Oh. No. But the thing is, you have to look at the difference between Milner and the difference between KDB. Milner is a workhorse. Super fit player. So that's what Liverpool knew before they signed him. And he is one of those players that is like, you want whichever position you want me to play, I'll play it. And he'll play that position well. So from where I'm sitting, yeah, it's the case of what do you want, right? Okay, we're gonna go back into this target forward libero. Lonka, Maiga, Zachariasen will move up and join him in attack. Warga will move into this position, and Zachariasen will be right there. No, I don't know. I definitely don't want to see KDB in Liverpool. Sorry, it's got nothing to do with anything else. But KDB, oh my God, they scored a goal from a free kick, man. Oh, the pressure! Look at this. This is a system that's going to be camping after they score their own goal. Yeah, we got an equalizer back. Nah, KDB would not be coming. If KDB comes, it'll be Liverpool playing a 4-2-3-1 with KDB behind the hole. That's about it. Which is what Liverpool are playing anyway. So if he's coming free, yeah, why not? Oh my God, we conceded a second goal. And I don't like KDB. I never have. I mean, KDB 10 years ago is a different player than he is today. Yeah. I don't really like KDB so much. I'm not that big of a KDB fan. Oh my God, we're 3 down now. Yeah, but the thing is this, right? It's not a question he will choose LFC. It's whether LFC want him or not. Yeah. And I tell you something, LFC won't want him. Their agent will come and then try and sell KDB to Liverpool. And that's about it. Liverpool. Liverpool don't need KDB. He is like hopeless. In the final, he was like a non-player, man, for me. Salah is doing what? Salah probably enjoying too much Trent Alexander-Arnold's farewell. It's called misdirect. Nice work from Zachariasen. Okay, we still are in this game. But we have a problem, no? Breaking through. We're gonna go to balance now. Because we are just ruthlessly that's it, no? We're just trying to push the ball forward at any chance we get. Goal awarded some more. I think the title is gone. It's not over until the fat lady sings. We get one more goal before halftime. Yeah, 4-3. This is a crazy game, boy. The two teams. Nobody wants to. Traore is on. Sorry, like they've taken Traore out. Okay, Hinde out. Okay, put him in. No need. We don't have to do that. Okay, we can leave Zachariasen up there. Kodro will come on. Kodro is going to be quite a handful on that side. Kahinde will move in here. Then we bring in best kick. The two of them. Okay, all right. I really hope that of all the players we don't get KDB. Because another thing, KDB, Liverpool are not the sort to pay a lot of money for their players, wages wise. So can you imagine that? Nah lah, that one all, no way it's gonna happen. Liverpool can afford KDB's wages. The only place KDB is going to is the Middle East. Yeah. Bang, 4-4. Guys, we have been playing terribly in this game. We've clawed it all the way back. Nah. KDB will never fit into Slots version. Liverpool would be crazy. I mean, I think if Liverpool do sign him, it's a big risk. They need more players. And their wages they're going to have to play for KDB are huge. Yeah. Well, he's going to be willing to take a cut. That'll be a first. Yeah. Okay, guys. 4-4. Can we get the final goal? Zachariasen is actually a 6 points. He's not playing well. He hasn't really contributed on that flank. We're probably going to have to take this guy off. I will bring him. No, Tokmak. Tokmak can. Okay. Tokmak, Newgan is good. Fresh legs down that side. Yeah, we got a story around that. Our two strikers haven't been delivering. I mean, Passage never delivers, so I'm not surprised. Come on. Renakavos and Pax. Come on, guys. Last hurrah. The last hurrah, guys. Oh, that's it. Title hopes evaporating before my very eyes. Yep. Now we are 1 point behind. So there's a 3-pointer that we lost. So we are really depending on other results already. We are depending on results to go our way, Debrecen have to win. We have to win. Okay. We have to win the last two. We have not won. No. We have needed to win every game, but the title has slipped out of our hands. The title has slipped out of our hands. So 1-1, 4-4. This is low. We almost lost this game. 4-2 down. We played so badly in this game. We had to claw our way back. And I actually departed from my low defensive line tactic to all these stupid tactics. Oh, come on, Hungary 4-2-4. Load my low defensive line tactic. Where's Hungary 4-2-4? See, I don't even know where my own tactic is now. Hungary 4-2-4. Here. I'm too lazy to think about how I did. Hungary 4-2-4. That's the one. Okay. We were playing a standard, the low defensive line tactic was so long in playing well, and then suddenly decided to be a lot more attacking. And guess what? We didn't win. That's a lot of assuming. Pressing forward attack or advance forward, we tackle harder. Pressing forward is going to be closer to the defenders. It depends on your entire attacking system. Yeah. There's no, the approach is you're just choosing a role. Which one is better? Yeah. For me, one night stand tactic, Phil. Yeah, one night stand. That was a one night stand tactic. The one night stand tactic, we should have stuck to our low defense. Our low defensive line was doing so well though, until I decided, I want to be more attacking, score more goals. In the end, imploded. Our own tactical system imploded. So Christian comes here, Popov comes here, Tokmak comes here. Okay, let's go. Because I wanted to play Zachariasen in my tactical system. Because Zachariasen is AP, is very good. In this other system, he's not that good. I play him on the flanks. Okay, let's go. Frenacavros. The match of all matches. We have to win this game. If we win, we're good. Yeah. It was more like now I just want to see the results though. Like, come on, let's go. Let's play old school. There are 4 at the back here. Look at that. We are cautious. We're going back to our very defensive style of football. Let the other teams look at them. They are deeper than us. We're both cautious. Ramirez and no, we didn't score. We should try the tactic of the week. Yeah, I know. A lot of tactics of the week. No, I don't believe in tactics. You know what I mean? In the sense of changing tactics. Yeah, I always play the tactical system that suits my team. And I never change. I always recommend don't change your tactics. Yeah. If you have a system that is working, it will work. I decided to be a bit too... I don't have defenders. I don't have players who can win the ball in the air. So I got low defensive lines. So the back line is always very deep. And I just depend on four or five fellas in attack. Yeah. There we go. Defensive line stays deep. And it's a second goal. See that? It's so simple. It's so simple. How about AP on the wing? AP on the wing, 4-3-3 is the only tactic I can think it will work really well. Because AP on the wing with a CM on attack could work wonders with a fullback going around, and then you do an underlap on that side of the pitch. Yeah. Then the AP becomes a real threat because he can create opportunities from deep, and because your focus play down the left, you will have you create a tactical system where the Raumdauter can come in like that and create goals as well. Why did I use this tactic all along? This is such a simple tactic, though. It's very old school. See, everybody at the back, put one ball at the top, go score goal. Don't try and be too smart. This was a really good system for the underdog. It's like that. I'm going to put at the back, 2 guys here, 2 guys on the flanks. You just depend on these 4 to attack and these 6 to defend. That's it. Yeah. Can't go wrong. Lonka. There we go again. Another goal. I don't believe it. Why did I have to experiment? Hey, how are you doing? Hey, Chelsea fan, I'm doing well, man. Do you think it's possible to win the Premier League with 3-5-2 without gegenpress? I think you can. Yeah, tougher, but you have to make sure your defenders are good. I'm pretty certain you can win the Premier League with a low defensive line. 100% you can win the Premier League with a low defensive line. You don't even need to do gegenpressing. Just low defensive line and you win the Premier League. I know you have. I saw your tactic of the week. That one I say was a tactic of the week, right? Varga, Maiga, Lonka, Popov, Lonka. Nice pass. Cool. Boom. Simple football. Give it to me. Thank you very much. Very simple football. 4 at the back, 4 on the line. That's it. Traore to Kodro. Scores 5-1. Yeah. Don't give the opposition time to think on the ball. Then got NCB. This is like, for me, the hallmark of a defensive tactic. You don't spend too much time thinking about your attacking transitions. Maiga comes off. We got I'll play Bodka for Popov. And Lonka will stay. Besic also can come on, but we'll just leave these 2 first. Make those 2 changes first. Harvey Elliott. Good question. Does Harvey Elliott have a role to play in Liverpool's team? Yes, in the 4-2-3-1 and even in the variants that Slot has been using. I think he still has a plot to play, but Harvey Elliott will never start his games. Never start. That's the problem. Unless Liverpool decide, they're playing some team that they can, rotate players with. That's about the only time I'll see him start. So the question is whether or not Harvey Elliott wants to play for Liverpool. Yeah. And Harvey Elliott might leave for Fulham. Elliott has got a long way to go before he is even ready. But he's a good player. But the problem is the position he's playing in is the same position Mo Salah is going to own next season. Right? So, Harvey Elliott, if he's content with the bench, yeah, Elliott will only start once Salah retires. Okay, guys, we did it. We're back at the top of the table. Whoa, we did it. That big result from us must have shocked, must have scared Ferrava. They've gone back to the old tactical system. We are back on top, guys. What a day for us. Ferrava lost. They drew 1-1. We take the top of the table again. Debrecen are on form. They beaten MTK 2-0. So this is the last game of the season. We absolutely need to win. Look, we changed tactics, right? We went back because all the way we're using this one. Then the 4-2-3-1 was doing okay. Then we decided, you know what, let's experiment a bit, of course. You know, three games where we could have sealed the title. Now we play. Debrecen we got Europa Conference League, correct. But one more game. Come on, one more game. Dios go. I think Elliott, the problem with Elliott is I don't think Elliott is good enough for Liverpool. Yeah. I think when he leaves, he plays with Fulham. I think this thing is right for Liverpool, right? When they sign a player, he's got to be able to walk into the first team, own the position. So a lot of these Harvey Elliott's, they brought them in, they signed them when they were very young. They figured that, you know, given some time to develop, he is good enough to come off the bench and cover for other players. So that's how I think how Liverpool look at him, and they will be able to sell him off. And Elliott, yeah, he has scored some really good goals. This season, right, even if Nunes leaves, right, I think we would not have won the title without Nunes this season because there were some games, some last-ditch like heroics coming from Nunes that contributed 3 points. I think Nunes alone contributed to 6 points for us. So he played a part. So a lot of these players did play a part. Harvey Elliott also, he scored 2 crucial goals for us, played a critical part. So yeah, every player in the team played a part. Mo Salah kind of drifted towards the end of the season. Yeah, after he got his contract, Mo Salah just kind of dropped a bit. But I don't think he'll ever break Thierry Henry's records. I think Frimpong is good. He's a good defender. It's the kind of player that our man likes. Okay, so we got Varga playing. Passage will come out. Varga will save his legs. Other than that, that's about it. That's the only change we're making. Romdane is he's not 100%, so we're not going to play. Abena is not 100%. We're not going to be playing him as well. All right, lah. Okay, so let's go. It is it. If we don't win this game, title is not coming to us. Okay, so we absolutely need to win this game, but we're still playing with a low defensive line. Because apparently we like these, balls over the top. People attack us, we put one behind their line and we go and score goals. Simple football. Uh-oh, we're defending. No. Check. Don't make me come out. Oh, what a save from Dubes. That could be the only attack, right? They got Trecotista. Hey, wow, they're playing a Trecotista, man. Terry is leading, but I want him to break their all records. It's 2 assists away from Thierry Henry's all-time record. Come on, get there. Tokmak got there. We have to win this game if we are to lift the title. Passage goes down. Okay. All right, Varga, you're not 100%, but you have to play. It's a tough game for us because Dios Gogor is start second half. Let's go. All right. Oh, free kick again. All right, that's it. Okay, lower defense, I get involved in attacks. Okay, boy. Yeah, drop. Cautious. Let's go high up the pitch. Balance. No more regroup. Counter press. Counter. Okay, get fullbacks. Get up the pitch. Support the midfield. Okay. We gotta do. We take a bit more of a chance. Traore fullbacks are here. Okay, good. Hey, Traore, what happened? Work Lonka to Ramirez. Lonka again. Finds Kodro. Kodro gets Tokmak in. Tokmak. Ooh, Varga with a blistering shot that the keeper parried. Okay, second half we are the ones. Okay, there's a free kick. Come on, ref. Give us a red card or something. Give them a red card or something. Not us, sorry. Our two DMs not playing well. Yeah, no support. A lot of work was expected to be done by the DMs, but again, yes, the goal has been scored. We scored the goal we needed to score. We pushed the players up into attack, and we finally got the goal. It's still anybody's game. We are taking a lot of chances in this game. I know we're not a typically attacking team. Two guys here not playing well. Not playing well. Anderson as Tai, you come up from Maiga. Maiga hasn't been playing well. And then we're going to bring... Lonka has been playing okay. I don't want to take Lonka off. Lonka has been okay. But... Okay, we just make one change first. We made one change. Okay, he's been okay, not been phenomenal. But this guy Traore, I'm worried about him. Okay, I worry. If you worry about the player, take him off. Okay, who can we play on that side? We got Lorenz, Pascal. Okay, you come on since you can play as a winger. And then Tokmak is having a brilliant game, so we're not going to take him off. Hey, Zachariason had such a good season. But he fits in the other system, 4-2-3-1. That's why I played a 4-2-3-1. One over the top, straight to the keeper's hands. Okay, guys. Good defending from Aneba. Kodro again. Again, the keeper makes another save from Varga. Varga is reflex action. Every shot is a reflex. Right. The pressure, we're keeping the pressure on the team. Remember, a win gives us the title. It's 2-0. Give it to us. It cannot be offside. Come on. Yes! It's 2-0. Kodro's header. Pop off the fullback we signed in the transfer window. Okay, there's still time. They can score from here. All right, now. Okay, Ramirez, we will take him off. We will want to get wingers, fullbacks that are 100% willing to commit. No? I did 3 stoppages again. If I lose the title because of me not using stoppage time properly, that'll be the ultimate. That'll be like encapsulates my playstyle completely. Idiot. Ladies and gentlemen, we have done enough to secure the title. We are the champions. We are the champions, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. We won the title. After dropping points because we changed tactics, we switched back to old faithful and we did it. In the end, I had a feeling that they would lose this game to Debrecen or drop points to Debrecen. They did exactly that and we comfortably secured the title. I would say comfortably, we had a lot of work to do. So we qualified for the Champions League. Our initial budget will be 16 million. So we got money, man, now in the bank. We've done it. Squad-wise, I think, on the whole, not too bad. Looking at the season, Looking at XG table only. That's it, no. Finish everything. I only look at this. See whether I've been doing well. So we created a lot of goals. 70.4 goal scoring opportunities, quite a fair bit by a country mile. And then we also defensively, we didn't give away too many chances. So in that sense of the word, I would say tactically good enough. Edit. Let's look at shot map from scoring. This will give us an indication of our ratios. 76 attempt, 40 out of 70. Wow, got quite a number of headers. Almost 50-50. So we get a lot of good, we score a lot from, I mean, considering the fact that we have one guy who's actually quite strong in the air, that's quite okay. But we create a lot, our average shot quality is not bad. It's about 0.3, 0.2, 0.2, 0.4, 0. Yeah, it's quite decent. Quite decent. Some of these shot quality, shot actually 0.57, 0.3. This. I'll be happy with this, man. I know it's definitely winning it, but the thing is that this is going to be rebuilding the league. Yeah, so we're rebuilding the league, so it's going to take a while. I definitely expect to win, but we made it interesting for ourselves by changing tactics. Because if not, they're rotating, trying different kinds of tactics, and didn't play a system. We played low defensive line to make it even more interesting. Yeah. Definitely, I would, if the whole goal is to build Hungary into a team that this is like winning the title of Man City. To be true, to be honest, it's like no big deal. No, if I don't win the title in my first goal, then I failed. I have failed. Really, I would be like the worst player in the world. For me, that would be a terrible performance. Okay, so I have to win the title. But we also managed to do quite okay in the Champions League. Very, very first season. So we did okay. So next season, I want to build on what we did this season, get into the Champions League, and then try and at least win a few more games. But once again, the goal has to be to develop this club, or rather the whole of Hungary, and get more Hungarian teams into the coefficients. Right? So that means whenever we build players, we're going to be loaning them to Ferava and Debrecen, which will make this league slowly difficult. Because I want to see 3 Hungarian teams. That means we want to have a Hungarian team in the Champions League final. We need a Hungarian teams in the Europa Cup. That is the goal. And to do that, it will take me at least 20 seasons. It will not be done in one season. So we have to establish ourselves as the only team every player wants to come to. So, but our under 19s, you can see not many fantastic players. Our personalities are so. And then our staff, like most of them are going to be leaving soon, because if you're looking at the contracts, looking at the situation with the contracts. So I want to see. There's another way of doing this. Staff. Okay. Coaching team. There we go. Okay. So looking at the contracts, I didn't extend any of their contracts. So a lot of the staff, I need to kick them out already. So like this guy, the goalkeeping coach will be gone. The assistant manager will be gone. Right. The coach will be gone. This guy, the performance analyst, will keep him. This coach will be no, I can't fire these guys. These guys are still here. So this one I signed. Yeah. This guy I signed. So these two I signed. And then this coach, we can't extend his contract eventually. So a lot of these fellas have to go. So this guy, the goalkeeping coach, we need to get a new one. We have to make sure that these guys have got very good what's the word for it? Personalities. Yes. We're gonna have to change. So this guy, the assistant manager is spirited, but we're gonna have to change him as well. So we're gonna have to get a whole bunch of new coaches in. Must make sure, finding development loans still the same. We haven't done anything yet, but we want to improve our players as we go. Yeah. I'm not too worried about anything else. The dynamics, I think, with all the tactical changes we're making, no difference. Everything is okay. We use a very old-fashioned 4-4-2. Low defensive line over the top. We did try something a bit more complicated, the 5-channel attack. But you need good teams for this kind of attacking system. So the best tactic so far was this Hungary 4-2-4 and the Hungary 4-4-2. That's it. These are only two tactics we've been using. And it brought us the most success. And we will continue to build off these systems. But how many of these players are going to be left in our club? I don't know, man. Looking at the situation as well. We got a couple of players that will be going. Whether I want to extend all these contracts, we'll worry about it later. Lonka is not bad. He's wanted by Stoke. And he will go. These guys are all probably going to go. They didn't want to sign contracts with us. And I'll let them go. But are we going to go out there and re-sign a lot of these players? I'm going to let most of their contracts run out. Ali Ben Romdane has not been bad, but he's injury prone. He usually gets injured quite a fair bit. Mighty Ben, one of the reasons why we are not playing well in the Champions League is because we don't have defenders. I don't have a central defender. So I think what we're going to do in terms of scouting, I'm going to create a recruitment focus, which I never do. Recruitment focus will be for a central defender. Okay. For a Hungary 4-2-4, yeah, probably play him here. Okay. All right. Transfer, and then we're going to drop this down to about 1. You can play for the first team, and then 15 to about 30. And then we'll come inside here, add a height component, making sure that it's like at least 1.8. 8.85 can. 8.8. 8.7, 8.7, 8. Okay, 8.6. Okay. All right. Main details, areas, we leave it alone. Scouts are busy at us, so results will take time. Means I don't have enough scouts. This is the other problem that I have. I don't have enough scouts. Our staff strength is not that high. For me to build that Hungary team, it's gonna take us a long time. And I don't want to invest too much into this just yet. Because the problem I have is finances. So we're trying to build this club up because we are still nowhere in a position to be able to depend on an academy. I need 5 million clean profit a season to say that 5 to 7 clean profit a season before you can say your academy is good enough. Because right now we're gonna keep getting trash from academy. Transfer budget is okay, but I cannot rely on. You see, I can't rely on bringing in established players. I have to rely. I got a transfer budget of 16, but I'm only signing one player next season, and it's a defender. That's the only player I'm signing. I need a central defender, a good central defender, a decent central defender. So that's what we're gonna look at. And then what we'll probably end up doing is do like a Moneyball search for a central defender. I have so we come inside here, use the Moneyball system. So same thing. Come in here. And then appearances at least 3 this season. These are all the leagues we're looking at. Height is one, okay, not too bad. Then what we got? Fouls against, no, that's about speed. We want interceptions to be for defenders, otherwise don't waste our time. Okay. So in these leagues right now, there's only one player who's has made at least 3 appearances and has an interception rate of at least 2 as a defender. And he is playing in these leagues, which are the leagues that we're looking at. Okay. So only 2 players. Milajovic and Viktor Lubinokov. That's it. Not a lot of players. The rest of the players all haven't given. Oh no, 30. So if I wanted to go, Let's say we go on to 26 age. Okay, so these are all the defenders. And what we'll do is how many we got? 23. So Control A, Control P, web page. Oh, this is wrong. Where I go? Desktop, E, exports. I gotta create a new folder. This is not gonna help me, man. One, Hungary. This is not helping me. One Hungary, okay. Right, so we got that there. Load. Exports. One Hungary. Where is it? There we go. All right, so the best defender right now, if I look at this, select minutes. I don't need, okay, minutes, select greater than at least 1,000 minutes. Okay, so they play quite a lot of football, right? So, okay, so in terms of this, then we just go and sort out the defensive ones. So, okay, 1,000 minutes. Who's the best defender? The best defensive actions coming from this guy. Ventislav Kacek. But he's playing as a fullback. So if I wanted anybody, it would be this Georgian. Lilia Berishvili. For 49k playing in whichever league. So I have to look there. Nicholas Seremivov playing in Macedonia. So I'm looking at all the worst leagues, not the lower leagues, the cheaper leagues. Yeah. So I gotta look at all the cheap leagues first. OTP Bank League. So we're looking at. So I'm gonna look at this guy first. So this guy is. We try this guy first. Ilya, whatever your name is. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Ilya, where is he? Yeah. Chances are probably nothing too excited. Okay, what? So a technique a bit off, but it's quite cheap. Quite cheap compared to what I already don't have. Yeah, it's not too bad. He's not gonna explode and contracted the mess. Zo, where is that? He's playing in the league because this includes my own league. So this way I can tell you my players are anywhere near this bunch of players. Now my players are here, no? This includes my league. And my players. What is this guy? Kerchev 180. No, that's Nikola Serafimo. This guy is Macedonian. Is also quite good. Actually, this guy is a good signing. How old is he? 24 years old, transfer to shortlist. This guy is worth looking at. We wanna try. This guy is worth it, because he will fit into the system. He's got enough to play in Europe. Won't be the best, but he's definitely good enough to play as a central defender. And he's one of the top performing players, because these are the top 5 I don't include La Liga, I don't include Premier League, I don't include the top 5 leagues, because there's no point. I'm in Hungary. I'm not going to be able to sign anybody from the top 5 leagues if they show up, right? So this guy is okay. Next guy is Markovic. There we go. The Serbian. Also not too bad. Performing quite well. Top 5 league is also okay. So we got these players. I'm going to add them to my short list. He was also one of the top 5. And what's this guy? Palumbi, the Albanian. Okay, Palumbi, the Albanian. Numbers also very good. Except he's got low technique. The downside of low technique is this, no? Okay. He will give up a lot of cards. Yellow cards. Look at it. He's got 5. I mean, sometimes he won't hit well, sometimes he won't tackle well. So I'm not going to leave it. So as his positioning is quite poor. And then we got Karamatic. But we want to isolate 1 or 2 players and then go from there. And the rest of the players become our second and third choice. That's it. Okay, I'm not going anywhere lower than that. This Panamanian Histrian Petrov. Jose Cordoba. Okay, come on, let's try you out. Panamanian. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This guy is so good, man. Positioning 12, anticipation 13, concentration 12, decision making a bit poor, but as a defender, he can play a lot of games. No, wanted by Vallecano as well. Also a player that's played quite well. So we have a couple of players that we can sign, right? Using this simple approach. My weights, this defensive action score puts a big premium on interceptions. So I look at the when I'm looking at data, like I look at data in terms of like proactive, and there's proactive data and reactive data, right? Like tackles is reactive, interceptions is proactive, right? But you also want clearances, which is clearances is like a clearance in football is like, you know, you're near the goal, ball comes, boom, you poof it off, right? You prevent it from going to the back of the net. Okay, fine. Key tackle is players. You're the last player. The guy's about to take a shot. You did a key tackle. So there are certain metrics that are reactive, like key tackles, clearances. These are reactive. I like interceptions because interception is proactive. But you still need to know whether a player is good at tackles, headers 1 ratio, tackles 1 ratio. So you don't want everything to be interceptions only. So I put a bigger weight on interceptions. But I also have a weight for the ratios, the completion ratios, to make sure that even though he can read the game, his technical skills indicate that he's okay. So far, I think the one that showed up earlier was the one that we want. The guy called Markovic. Because Markovic is the one that is now my first priority. So if I'm looking at this player, Markovic, I'm going to go, this Serbian is probably the one I want. He is not expensive. He's got very good finishing numbers, and he looks like the player that is going to be our player. So I'm going to create a note, okay? And I'm going to say first choice for central defender. So I won't forget. So this is the one that I want to sign. And I'm going to select this day. The next time I play the game, 31st, it better be a reminder. Because we definitely want him. This guy is the one that we want. Okay, so if I'm looking at numbers alone, because you have to track the right numbers. Okay, there's you got to track using the right stuff. So, and I like the fact that he's got good technique. Because technique is valuable. Why? It's the finishing, applying touch to everything that you do. Whether it's a tackle, whether it's a header, whether it's a free kick, whether it's you're wiping your ass. Okay, it's just how good you are at doing any of those tasks. So if we can look at these numbers, right? You notice one thing, right? It's okay, lah. You know, he played regularly in the league, 31 games, and you can see his average rating over 31 games, so still 7.01. That is damn good. No, one entire season 7.01. Champions League, of course, you know, you probably play for a wrong team, wrong manager. So Markovic, you come and play for us, and then we will definitely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the agent straight away. Would it be interested in stay? It's only signed. Maybe we will come in, transfer, make an offer for 1.2 million. On the spot, we're just going to come in there, go 1.5 million. That's what we want. Okay. I want 1.8 million. Let's go finalize the offer. That's it. We're going straight away from Markovic because Markovic has got very, very good numbers. Okay. You don't often get that price. But if we don't get Markovic, we got the other players, right? Backup plan 1, backup plan 2. That's the goal. So when we go, have you thought about it? I played attribute-less playthroughs before. I've done that before. I like development. I like to see how the attributes grow. I don't like to play. The thing is this, right? When you talk to coaches and you talk to scouts, right? They put a value on a player's skill sets, but they tend to group them together. So they out there, Whether you like it or not, in the real world, they put a value to what they see. How's his first touch here? Out of rating of 1 to 10, I give him a 10. They have a rating. All right. And then they have like the overall approach. They look at the player and then they make the decision accordingly, and then look at data as well. So for me to play a game where I don't want to know what his attributes are. I agree to a certain extent, but I like to not depend on attributes so much when I choose my players. I like to depend on data first. So I play attribute-less saves before. I found them very boring because I cannot see how my young players grow. I want to know if my trading is like, wow. Well, yeah, you want to trading, then you know if he scores goals. I'm like, yeah, whatever. But I like to see the green arrows. Maybe call me old-fashioned. I just like to see green arrows. I like to feel that red arrows are giving me a problem. Attribute-less saves are quite straightforward. You can play. I mean, the good thing about Football Manager is you can play any style you want. Nobody can judge you for it. Yeah, only you. That's it. That's the thing about me. I just enjoy playing it in any way possible. I did attribute-less for a while, then I stopped playing it. Yeah. I'd rather have a money ball approach with attributes. That's even more fun. Then I look at data, find a cheap player, value for money, sign. And then money ball is about finding a player based on data, putting it into your system. He plays well in your system. That's the number one. Number one. Very high in that one. Yeah, number one, he plays well. Then the second thing is you sell him on, off, make money from him, and then carry on. Something like what Brighton do. So that's my approach. So guys, you've been absolutely sensational. Today has been a fantastic stream. We did win the title. Yeehaw. We won the title. We are supposed to win the title. If we don't win the title, we're pretty bad at the game. We did it with a low defensive line 4-2-4, where we every time they attack, they leave their flanks exposed. I don't trust the stats in FM. Yeah, no, that Costas, you're absolutely right. The stats, so the problem with attribute-less saves is that you have to trust the data. I guarantee you the data is wrong. Yeah, the data is not 100%. Yeah. It has been a while. Yeah, it's very easy to confirm. Why do you think SI are removing the chalkboard? Why do you think SI have to remove the chalkboard? Because people have been using the chalkboard to verify the data in the all the other sides of the game, and they're not consistent. Yeah. So there is a lot of data that's inconsistent, and that is the reason why certain elements are being removed from the game. So if you were to do an attribute-less save, kudos to you. But the problem is, a lot of people, when they do attribute-less save, they also don't kind of set up the leagues correctly. And then you want to do an attribute-less save, you better set up everything correctly. Throw-ins, no, yeah, throw-ins are counted as crosses. Yeah. A lot of things are counted as crosses. And then there's clear-cut chances as well. Clear-cut chances there's a big issue with clear-cut chances in the game. You will see clear-cut chances in the game. Yeah. You gotta find out. People have already submitted. There have been a few people who have gone in and submitted issues about data. The data is not 100%. And I can tell you one thing, there's not a lot of people that are out there verifying the data to be accurate. And yeah, there aren't. I know, there aren't a lot. After a while, I will say the data is inaccurate because I've played the game long enough to know that if you want to, there is some data that you use, but you got to treat a lot of it with a pinch of salt. That's how I feel. I do use data to scout my players, but all those nations are playable. So this is the way I play, okay? So if I'm looking for players in the game, my player search window, every player that shows up in my player search window must be from a playable league. So the amount of playable leagues I have is insane. It's absolutely insane. So I play with a lot of playable leagues set to maximum. The detail level is also set correctly. That way, I know my data is consistent. I know you raised, I think a lot of people have raised it. There's been, I raised an issue with data being inconsistent for goalkeepers for a long time. Yeah, there was a bug in one of the, views, and I was like, why is this number not the same as that number over there? Or why is we don't get the numbers for the goalkeeper? Where do we get all the stats? Because the most underrepresented statistics is the goalkeepers. The goalkeepers is the worst. It's like they're like an afterthought group. No? Yeah, I feel so sorry for goalkeepers in the game. I really do. No? They're the worst group. When it comes to data for goalkeepers, the most underrepresented and most inaccurate is goalkeepers. But we'll wait, because when SI released FM26, whether or not I still have time to play Football Manager at that point in time, I don't know. Right? Will I be playing FM then, or will I be around? Will I be alive? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I'm not exactly a spring chicken anymore playing the game Football Manager, so I can only commit so many hours to Football Manager nowadays. Then I try to commit more time to the guys on Discord. I told you clear-cut chance from offside is still... Yeah, I told you clear-cut chances are an issue in the game, say it loudly. They've been an issue for the longest time. So if some people come into the game and they start putting their attribute, see, the problem with you doing an attributeless save is you need to know which of that statistical line is reliable. And the moment you start playing with certain leagues as non-playable, then your data goes out of the window. You might as well don't play attributeless because your data is never going to be accurate. I mean, what you're trying to bluff yourself? Go ahead and enjoy yourself, man. But don't come back and say, oh, what the heck? Why did all that doesn't work anymore. So I don't want to go there. I don't want to touch that. I don't want to touch that with a 10 football because you're going to hear a lot of different people with a lot of different opinions, right? So everybody's going to have his own opinion. And everybody's going to sound like they know what they're talking about. So and some people are going to just say, I know more than that guy. Who's he to know? So at the end of the day, you're going to have to make your own decisions. Yeah. You're the only one that can make your own decisions. And like I made my own decision, but I'm not going to die. I'm not going to go and beat my chest and, I'm too old for that. Anyway, guys, I want to thank everybody for popping into today's stream. We've finished. We won the title. Now we have to go and sign that one defender that we need because we have to make ourselves competitive in Champions League. To make ourselves competitive in the Champions League, we need defenders. We don't have defenders. We've been playing a game where we have absolutely no defenders. Okay, we got a guy called Mighty Abena, but he's not mighty at all. So we might have to sign 2 defenders to strengthen our squad, and that might give. And we need 2 defenders, and we also need a right winger that has got enough pace and acceleration to get behind defenses, play the pass or the cross. So those are the players that we're going to be looking for. So I want to thank everybody for coming to this stream. You've been absolutely sensational. You guys, please stay safe, take care of yourselves. I will be back tomorrow, and I hope to see you